Today on Witty Life Questions, we have an epic question for you, and only we can answer them.
I've been assured is quite good and very controversial. So,
let's answer some questions.
Coffee or tea?
Which is better? This is actually a very interesting question. I don't know that it's as controversial as I've been promised, but it is a very good question.
I love both in their own separate, categories. Because I don't think of coffee and tea as, competing.
Tea.
I love both. I love coffee, but I can't really drink it a lot because I actually had to go to the hospital for caffeine too much caffeine intake. I had heart palpitations.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and draw a line down the middle to begin things. First off, I enjoy both tea and coffee, and I think they're both equally delicious.
All right, well, because coffee is great because of what it does. I don't really drink coffee for the taste. Well, at least I used to not drink coffee for the taste. Now I kind of do. I just drink it for the effects. Because tea, even though it does have caffeine in it, I feel like it doesn't have the amount of punch that coffee does.
You have coffee, which will just keep you awake for days, which I don't sleep much anyway, so coffee's great in that respect. And then, let's say you did want to sleep, you can have some sleepy time tea from Celestial Seasonings. The best one, everybody. And you can placebo yourself to sleep with the bullshit and lies that are held within.
The first time I ever had coffee, I was like, this tastes like awfulness. But then I was drinking it, and I was like, I have all the power in the world. I will kill you all.
We're gonna go ahead and just create a new line here, because while they're both equally delicious, one of those things is good in multiple preparations, and one of those things is good in one preparation.
Coffee is absolutely terrible. There is nothing that you can do to coffee that makes it taste good. You can dump all of the cream and all of the sugar you will ever find into a cup of coffee, and it will still taste like dirt water.
Coffee is very, very good hot, and actually, fuck all you people who call it dirt water and bullshit, because coffee has a multitude of flavors available, and I'm sure there are some that are dirt water flavored if you make them poorly. You know, people like David, he probably has only ever had bad coffee, so he hates coffee, from what I remember.
Can't really drink that shit anymore. I mean, it's not really shit, but still, well, it can be shit because, either way, you get coffee shits.
But I remember enjoying it thoroughly, that surge of energy, where tea does not give me that surge of energy. I feel like it's not strong enough to do that.
Tea, on the other hand, is perfectly okay by itself. You get a tea bag, you get your little, loose tea. I've had loose tea before. That's actually really good. From, what is it? That place in the mall. Teavana. That place is really good.
Even if you don't like black coffee, which I do, I'm a fan, and especially if you get the right varieties, 100% Colombian, everybody, you are going to enjoy your coffee even if it's black, but you can add creamer to it to make it more delicious, or sprinkle in some sugar.
I would have to go with tea. I love tea. Green tea, to be exact.
But as far as super awesome flavors and I like fruity, kind of, I don't know, floral-y, herby flavors a lot. But I don't like hot tea.
But yeah, you brew your tea. You don't gotta put anything in. Maybe a little sugar, honey, really good in tea. And then you drink that.
See, that's the difference. I rather have an iced tea than a hot tea. I don't really, I'll drink it during winter, but in the summer or spring or when it's really hot, I do not want to touch anything hot. I mean, I'll drink coffee but even coffee though, I'll drink it iced. I prefer an iced coffee. Give me a caramel iced macchiato any day of the week.
You can even have regular tea, or you can have iced tea. The only thing you get with coffee when you ice it is more disgusting.
Then you have iced coffee, which is the taint of the coffee world. It's awful. It's the worst thing I've ever had. Coffee should not be cold. It should not be cold. I know there's a lot of people who are going to disagree with me, and I feel all of those people have inferior coffee taste. I'm going to just put that out there. Yeah, I'm saying it. I'm saying it right now.
Like you have hot coffee, and that's like gross. But then you have iced coffee, and that's like really gross.
I don't know. If I wanted something cold and I want it to be refreshing, I'd pick a tea.
Now, if we move over to the tea side, iced tea is fucking delicious. It is wonderful. It is great. And I'm sure even if you did like frozen tea, it would still be good because tea is just fucking good no matter how you prepare tea.
And you just have your sip, and it's, oh yeah, tea. Tea, yes.
To be honest, if I wanted something hot, I'd pick coffee. But if I wanted something cold, I would pick a tea. But I'm torn because I don't know which I like better. Because I do love myself an iced coffee.
Since coffee is only good in one type of preparation, I'm going to have to give it to tea because I feel that tea is the superior beverage due to the fact that it also contains caffeine, so it can keep you awake. And then also it is delicious in both iced and hot varieties.
You know what? I'm gonna say coffee because I liked both hot and cold more than I do like hot tea. Like I really don't like hot tea. So I'm gonna pick iced and hot coffee as the winner of this. And fuck everybody else because I don't know what they said, but go fuck themselves.
Let's just say that the British definitely won that one.
Tea.
Well, wasn't that just the best question ever asked ever in the history of the universe? Chad says no. I also think no. But if you think it was, go ahead and hit that like button for us. Perhaps hit the subscribe button. Keep following our content so you can just watch all the questions.
That's true. And then you can also tell us in the comments below which you think is better, coffee or tea.
Yes.
Which we clearly had different answers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the majority of us are going to say tea.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Coffee's like Starbucks is like owning right now. So, but they also have tea.
Yeah.
So maybe you're going there for your tea. Because a hibiscus tea there? Yes.
I'm not a big fan of hibiscus because it tastes like fucking flowers.
Well, that's pretty much everything's. Anyways, tea is flour. But
I'm
anyways.
aware, but it shouldn't taste like I'm eating flower petals.
Whatever. Anyways, if you have any questions that you want to ask us, how about you put that in the comments below, and maybe you will have your answer right here, and then we'll give you kudos for that.
That's right. Your name's gonna pop up down there, and everyone's gonna know that it was little Jimmy from 213 McLean Avenue down the street. We're not actually gonna put your address. It's okay.
We might. We could get you swatted. Is that still a thing?
It is still a thing, but
Let's not do
most
that.
people are not doing that. I wouldn't do that to you.
We wouldn't do that.
Hopefully.
We might encourage, though.